Maybe when it comes to sex, oxytocin, that's what gets released, just doesn't really get released very much for her. So she's just...
You are desensitized.
I'm not
Alright folks, Onlyfans woman admit that she's desensitized by sex. Check this out.
Like I'll be like,
Yeah, but you said you will meet up with guys, hook up with them,
dude,
be on dates.
outside of my job, I do not
You don't tell them.
go and hook up with guys.
Yeah, I think you should. I think we talked about that last time.
No, I'm good.
No, I don't think you. I'm saying you should.
I'm good. I don't want to go hook up with people.
No.
She's already said she's good. So basically, if you are her boyfriend or her husband, after she finishes work, when she comes home, she's already tired, she's exhausted from sex, she's had all the sex in the world, she would not satisfy you guys.
Sorry, I didn't mean that. I mean you should disclose, even if it's a casual sexual encounter. I do think you should disclose.
I honestly
to
think
men
I'm graysexual, and
What does that
what?
even mean?
so it's like
She says she's graysexual. Let's hear what she has to say.
when I just
Graysexual.
yeah, like
What does that mean?
It's. Do you know what it is?
Did you pull that up?
I like kind
Well,
of
if
men
you
and
are
women both.
graysexual, do you know what
Did you
it
show
means?
that?
And men and women both. Bisexual,
just-
not
I
bisexual.
don't-
You're
but-
just not really affected by sex one way
Yeah.
or the other.
Okay.
Right, and so
That makes sense.
That's what it is.
and so I'm not like exactly like
it could
I'm
be a
not,
man or a woman.
So outside of my work and my profession, I'm trying
The offender
to.
donated 90.
So you're saying graysexual
Haram.
is you are not affected by sex? What does that
I just
mean?
like outside of work, I don't just go and date guys and hook up with guys outside of work. I'm
Why-
just not.
No, now she's trying to twist the whole narrative. Nah, she's not affected by sex. We can look up what graysexual means. Graysexuality, also known as gray asexuality or gray S, is a sexual identity that falls between asexuality and allosexuality. People who identify as graysexual may experience sexual attraction infrequently, weakly, or under certain circumstances, or they may have little to no sexual attraction at all. Guys, you see, she's had all the sex in the world. Sex doesn't mean anything for her. Of course, I mean, she does sex work. She basically have intercourse with people that she's never known before, that she only met 10 minutes ago for money. Of course, she's gotta be desensitized. It's like a toy, it's like a doll, a sex doll, you know? They may also have a history of sexual experiences that don't reflect their current identity. Graysexual people may not need an emotional connection to feel sexual attraction, unlike demisexual people. Guys, you see, she has no more sexual attraction in her. She's been desensitized, she's gone. Yeah, and you can skip reading all the stuff. I'm pretty sure that she's looked up all these definitions before she came to the show, but she's acting like, but because the girl that was questioning her, you know, caught up to it, now she's like, oh shit, this is actually shameful. She's ashamed to admit the truth. But let's keep hearing what she's saying.
What is graysexual? Define graysexual, please.
I'm not. I don't
What is
like,
that?
Like you love who you
Look,
love.
Yeah, it's like
What does that mean?
it means I don't need to have sex all the time. So it's like I don't know. I'm not attracted.
What? It's like if you're looking at
You're
it
not-
in your
can
brain,
pull
I
out my
feel like
phone
her.
to Google it or whatever.
Maybe when it comes to sex, oxytocin, that's what gets released, just doesn't really get released very much for her. So she's just unaffected one way or the other when it comes to sex, no matter the gender, no matter whatever.
Like I like what I like,
Yeah, guys.
and like
Wait, okay, hold on.
that's
Can
what
you move
great
your mic
sexual
this way,
sounds
please?
like it would be.
Not okay. Maybe that's.
But I'm just-
You are
just guessing.
desensitized.
I'm not desensitized.
From sex,
I'm not
because it's what you
desensitized.
do.
You might be
I
desensitized.
need-
There might be a little
with a partner-
desensitization, just a tad.
No.
a little
Yeah, she's desensitized.
bit of
With a partner
little bit, just a
that
little.
I want to pursue, there needs
Blah, 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 blah.
to be an emotional connection for me to be able to want to pursue.
That's not what graysexual means. Graysexual, look it up again. So, they say some questions that may help people determine if they fall within the graysexual spectrum includes: How often do I experience sexual attraction? How often do I experience sexual attraction? How intense is my sexual attraction? Do I need to feel sexual attraction to have a relationship? You see that? How do I like to show affection? Do I feel pressure to want or enjoy sex? Do I feel pressure to want or enjoy sex? Yeah, guys. She does not enjoy sex, guys. That's crazy.
Do that.
Okay, that's not
That's
a sexual
normal.
orientation.
I think
that
that's
is normal
demisexual.
sexuality.
Right?
Demisexual?
If I could
Yeah.
pull out my phone right
No,
now and read the
that's
definition.
No, the definition specifically say graysexual is something different than demisexual. So whatever she's trying to say, she's capping. She needs to admit the truth. The truth is that she is desensitized, and she knows what graysexual means before she came to the show. I'm pretty sure she looked it up. She knows what it is. You know, she knows all the details, but she's ashamed because she got called out.
Can we just go
That's
back to the
not
50s?
Needing an emotional connection to have sexual attraction,
What?
that is normal sexuality. That's
Bro, do you
not
need the
an
definition? You don't
orientation.
need to get
Exactly.
up. I'll just look it
And
up.
even the definition said earlier that they don't really need sexual attraction to, no, an emotional connection to have sex with people, which makes her a sex worker. That's why she's good at what she does. And then you guys think people like this can be good wives, people like this can be redeemed without doing the proper healing work that takes time? Lazy people like this like to skip steps. It's not worth it, guys.
She's about to Google.
Yeah, she gonna go and she will never bring up that conversation again after the show, so it wasn't worth it. Alright guys, stay away from these crazies, from these fools. Peace.